Marty Maloney waiting. How's it going, Marty? Looks like we're the only ones over here. I knew this was going to happen. After after everybody leaves Isaac's live, then they'll kind of trickle over. How you doing tonight? How was your week? Kiva, come here, girl. Come say hi. Come on, come up here and say hi. Come up here and say hi. So, looks like we've got just a couple of us in here. What are you gonna start barking for? Down Life with Crystal. Hey Robert, sorry I have to miss the live. I have to be up at 4 a.m. to get ready for work. I'll be sure to watch it tomorrow. Have a great night. Well, thank you for popping in, Crystal. You have a good night and enjoy it tomorrow. Sometimes if you wait, it won't do the live chat. Won't show up right away, so it'll take a little bit. So perfect. Okay, who else do we got here? Marty Maloney. I love your bus name. Thank you. Um, that name has it's very very dear to me. Let's see, Bus Big Buford. Hey Robert. Hey, how's it going? How was your week? How was everybody's week? I've had I've had a week, all right. Um, there's just lots going on, and yeah, things have been just kind of crazy, but good crazy. Work, yeah, that's my work week. My work week today alone, we let's see, had like 12 or 13 cars in the shop today, which got rid of 10 of. Only three of them are spending the weekend. The rest of them are finished and shipped and gone. I even had my guys today. It's like, you know what? Don't take a full lunch. Take half-hour lunch, please. I approve the overtime. So yeah, work's been crazy. Just work's been crazy. The whole hunting has been crazy, and looking at things and just having to think outside the box. Yeah, just lots lots going on. Bus Big Buford. It's Lisa, by the way. Laugh out loud. Oh, your name is Lisa. I will probably butcher that or forget it. I have a horrible memory when it comes to stuff like that. Peace out, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Okay, so we got two Lisas in the house now. Then we got Peace out, Lisa, and Bus Big Buford is Lisa. I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna make sure and remember that because I'll be able to say Lisa a whole lot better than I could say that. So I'm gonna really work on that one. Let's see here. So it looks like 9 people have joined. So Isaac's must have left. When Isaac's live's over, then people will start coming over. Kiva, well, come say hi. Come on, come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. You're supposed to be part of these lives, and you like ditch out all the time. Say hello. There she is. Here, we'll put the camera down a little bit so you can see the dog. Oh, now you can't see me. And look at, she's already taken off anyway. So, oh well. You don't want to say hi? Go get your ball. If you get your ball, I bet you'll want to say hi, huh? Let's see here. Marty Maloney, how long have I had my bus? I've had Matilda now for, I got her November a year ago. So a little over a year. Um, I bought her, she was completely converted already. I thought that I was a few steps ahead of the game when I bought her because she had insulation done already. There was a lot of the things that I, wanted already done. Well, come to find out, after I got her and started doing some digging, he did not do any kind of seal work or patching or anything like that, and she had all kinds of leaks. and there was a lot of rust. The whole interior frame above the bus, the frame inside above the bus was completely rusted. My frame underneath the bus was in better condition than the inside. So I had to, I didn't have to. I overkilled it. But what I did is I wire wheel ground it down all the way down to the bare metal, treated it with OSPO, then primer and painted it with a marine grade oil based paint. And that's how I've done the interior frame. And now I'm starting to seal up and do the floors. And I'm doing pretty much the same process on the floors. And then once that's done, I'm also, the other thing that I'm up against now too is my windows. I haven't got my window deletes done and the windows that are leaking all finished, but I don't have an inside space to do it. So I've been kind of battling the Pacific Northwest weather. I think I have a solution. Me and a friend last weekend went to work on the bus and got pulled away from it for a different project, but he had the idea of, it kind of would suck a little bit because you'd have to wait for good days to work on the bus, but in between working on the bus, keep it covered. When I have it over at storage, keep it tarped and covered so that way the rain's not getting into the windows and, creating any more harm, and then work on it on days when it's dry. So I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to go buy a huge tarp this weekend after working on the bus and cover it up and see if I could keep it dry inside so things could cure. So that's the plan for that. Okay, I got a little behind. Let me jump back here. Let's see here. Okay, Deanna Mac, driving and listening. Well, hello, be safe. I used to do that all the time with Isaac's Live. Shiani Corso, he is almost done. Oh, Isaac's almost done. Let's see here. Marty Maloney, how long have you had your bus? I answered that one. Brenda Buzzkirk, hey Robert. Peace out Lisa, doing good, busy night. Just tucked my mom in. It's been a rough week for her. Hi Kiva. Kiva ran over there already, Lisa. Yeah, it's been a really rough week, Lisa, for me as well. Work has kicked me into you know what this week, for sure. Kimberly Rose, hi Robert, I'm new. Thanks for coming on over. I hope you enjoy. Peace out, Lisa. Oh, did you fix the leak yet? That's what I'm gonna try and work on this weekend. I'm gonna try and work on getting some of these leaks fixed and then cover the bus and try to keep it dry so the stuff cures. Let's see, D. Hoffman, hi Kane over from Bus Life. Thanks for coming on over. Hope you enjoy. Sherry Bear, hello Robert. The good Tom. Sometimes it's just easier to start over. I agree. I totally agree. Let's see here. Dory D, good evening, Robert. Elena, hi, Robert. Rescue dog treats, concealants, cure in colder weather. From what it says on the thing, 40 degrees and up is what it's for, and we've been, at night we get below that, and that's the issue. And then I would have the leak, and more water would get in, and then it would get humid inside. So that's the issue that I'm dealing with. D. Huffman, hi from upstate New York. It's 5 degrees. Oh, no, no, no. You can keep that 5 degrees. I will stick with my 30s here in the Pacific Northwest. That's just too cold. Too cold. Let's see. Miss VG3, hey Robert. Bus Life Pirates, hey Robert. Pirates turning from Ecuador. Oh, wow. Nice. Thanks for coming on over. Wow, these, Isaac must have given me a shout out because there's like 64 people up here and I am so far behind. Thank you, Isaac. Thanks, brother. I hope you guys go get some food. You're probably hungry by now. Go get Jaylena fed. She needs to eat for that baby. She needs to eat for my niece or nephew, whatever's inside there. Okay, let's see here. Singing Weasel. Hi, Robert. Alan Wonder Gem. Hi, Robert from Michigan. Bart Borg! Bart Borg! Still so serious of your current location at such Pirates. Was getting the van spray foam today, but the people rescheduled on me. Oh, really? How much, where you're at, how much is the spray foam gonna run you? When I checked into it for Matilda, it was looking like, thousand, a little over $1,000 range. Let's see here. Melissa Peck, hey Robert, Elma McGuire, hello Elma. Chris, I am not going to try to say your last name. Hey Robert, just snapped over. Thanks for coming on over. But I would seriously butcher your name, so sorry about that. Ola Matthews, hey Robert, hello. Let's see, Bus Life Pirates, I at Bart Borg honestly can't wait to get home to our bus. I can't wait to get back in a bus and out of this apartment, man. That's the one thing I miss my bus. I miss the sound of rain on the bus. I used to go to sleep to that, and yeah, I miss being in my bus. Well, in a bus. I haven't got to live in Matilda yet. Melissa Peck, did you put a block heater on your engine? On my engine, no. I haven't had any problems with the cold starts. My specific engine, the 7.3 IDI, is supposed to have cold start issues, but I'm not sure what owner before me. One of the owners before me they bypassed the glow plugs to a direct power source. So when I turn my key on over here, I got a button on my dash that I push and hold in, and count to 10, and then I turn it and fire it up. And so far, has started every single time, all the way down into the 30s. The longest I let her set was for 3 weeks one time, and didn't start it, run it, nothing for 3 weeks. Went back, 30-degree weather, and it fired right up. It was like, and then sounds like a can full of nails, that 7.3 IDI, but it's a really strong, strong, strong basic engine. It don't have all of the power is a Power Stroke, obviously, because it's called Power Stroke, but it's got all of the pulling power. It's a turtle on steroids, is what I got. I got a turtle on steroids, and she's big and green. Let's see here. I got a little lost here. The good Tom, I'm jealous. Miss coming home exhausted. Yes, I do come home exhausted all the time. Rescue dog treats. Any news on the pending French drain house? No! There's no news on that house yet. It's still pending. Um, it's still pending, so we're still kind of just hanging out, waiting for something to happen to see if we want to jump or not. But I did find something today that I'm interested in. We're trying to go look at it this weekend. It's a fixer-upper. This one's definitely a fixer-upper. I'd have some work to do on it, but it's for a really good price within 35 minutes of my job. It's got a shop in the back that's big enough that where I could pull Matilda into the shop. And inside that shop, there is a loft area that could easily be converted into a little apartment. And then the house itself is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath um, farmhouse, 1,400 square feet. But it needs some love. It needs some love. The structure's there. It needs the lipstick on the pig is what it needs. So I'm gonna look at it tomorrow, walk through it, and we'll see. Anyways, okay, let's see here. I am definitely getting behind now. Brenda Buskirk, will extra venting help? Been watching tons of cargo van conversions and tiny home seams. Has to be sealed and vented in damper areas. Venting does help. My bus is going to have 2 exhaust fans and then 1 max fan that goes in and out. So I'm going to have a lot of ventilation, plus the windows I'm keeping all on the top slide open and keeping 2 that pop out. So I'll have lots of ventilation. Hello, darling. Hello, your shirt looks cool. Come from Bus Life Story. I love this shirt. This is one of my favorite bus shirts. I'll stand up so you can see it. Whoa, there you go. That's one of my favorite bus shirts. I've got like quite a few bus shirts. Oh well, I'm getting slow because it just kicked me to the bottom now. Let's see here. Justin or Glory, hi Robert, Alan Wonder Gem. You pronounced my name correctly. Not many people do. You're lucky I did because usually I butcher names. I am like super bad about pronouncing things right. Jim Bandy, hi Robert from South Carolina. Hello, Bart Borg. So the guy I went to, his people said minimum cost is 1,200, but ended up having the owner call me directly and invited me to his house and said he was only going to charge me material cost, not labor. That's awesome. That's awesome. I found a place. There's this construction company here called Alternative Construction, and that's who I got a quote from. I'm actually I asked for double what they suggested. They suggested doing 1 inch. I was like, well, I want two. I want to go to Alaska. I want to be warm. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 inches. Brenda Buskirk, Robert, could you take RV roof sealant that can be rolled on that protects and seals inside the project from moisture and leaks? Like the Henry's Tropical that I put on the ceiling, or on the roof. Mm, you probably could, but I wouldn't want to use that one. I'm just doing. I have an aluminum floor. I have a shuttle bus. It's not like a steel floor. It's aluminum. It's not going to rust. I just want it sealed so moisture can't get in, and then I'm gonna paint over it. Peace out, Lisa. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you very much, Lisa. Singing Weasel, nice at Bart Borg. That will definitely save some money. Yes, definitely save some money. Let's see here, Bart Borg. So I imagine it'll only cost me a few hundred, if anything. That's sweet. That is so super sweet. Melissa Peck. Dad was a logger and truck driver, and he always plugged his in at night in the winter. Oh, his truck. Yes, we used to have a truck growing up that they would have to keep plugged in or it wouldn't start. Let's see here. Bart money in the park. Yeah, da, da, da. Right up, peace out, Lisa. I get lucky some days. The good Tom at Brenda Buskirk. You have to put sealant outside or it makes pockets. What mine's doing is the problem I'm having. I have two windows in the bus that leak bad, like really bad. They create not a little leak, I'm talking puddles. I'll go to get the bus and there will be big puddles in the bus, and by the time I drive to the shop it's just sloshed everywhere and I got to dry it out. So what happens is, well, what happened last weekend I didn't work on the bus because I had to take off for the house. 2 weekends ago when I did the sealant, I sealed a bunch of the seams. I had ran out of caulk, so I didn't finish, and I took the bus back to storage, and it leaked. It rained, what, probably that night or the next morning. It must have just puddled up over it because those spots actually like washed out. Like there was no, where there were puddles, there were no sealant at all. And the track, you could see the track where it washed down and just took it. So I know that's what happened. It got washed out. So that's why my friend Bob had the idea of keeping the bus tarped. So we're gonna, I'm gonna try to do some of that work again this weekend, but I'm gonna buy a huge tarp, and I'm gonna, when I go take the bus back to storage, I'm gonna cover it and try to keep what moisture out, so things can cure and dry. Because once that, my biggest issue right now is getting these windows sealed up and this floor sealed up. Once my bus is done being sealed, it's going to build out fairly fast. Go get the spray foam done. Well, I'll have to get my, framing up, get the spray foam done. Then it's going to go together quick. Okay, let's see here. Sorry. Brenda Buskirk, interesting, Tom. The cargo trailers I have saw converted into tiny homes was in desert, so moisture not that big of an issue, but does seem to be an issue. I've seen some of those cargo trailers converted over. They're pretty cool. I was considering one of those before I bought Matilda. I was considering a whatchamacallit, box van, like Donna Van Life's. I was, thinking it's something like that because my first bus, man, when you do them angles, the corners, that was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Isaac just did a video about it the other day, or no, that was Jalen's video. Anyways, yeah, they're hard. So I was considering doing a box truck, and then when Matilda came up for sale, I was in save mode looking, and I wasn't planning on, buying anything right away. And it pretty much had the engine that I wanted. Um, the other thing that I had found with my old bus was I could not stretch, and I'm short. I'm only 5'5", and I would get up in the morning, and I got a bad back. I would go to stretch and like bonk, and I would hit the roof of the bus. So that was a requirement. I was either going to get a roof rise or something that I could stretch in. And it just so happens Matilda came up for sale. She was a shuttle bus. She was originally a Portland TriMet bus, so it was a Portland city bus, Route 86, and then the Portland sold her to a church, and she was a church bus for a while, and then sold to another church and was a church bus for even longer, and then sold to the guy that I bought her from that converted her into what she was when I got her that I gutted. But yeah, no, she's a Matilda is a 1988 E350 shuttle bus, and because when she was made in '88, they didn't do shuttle buses in fiberglass or anything like that. She's got an actual aluminum shell and an aluminum floor, um, but the inside steel frame is what I had the rest issues with. But yeah, she should be a good solid bus once she's all finished and converted. Let's see here. James Rodriguez, hello everyone. Glad I made it. I hope y'all had a good week. It was a crazy week. I'm so glad that the weekend's here. So glad. And it's like I'm saying, that I'm gonna work on the bus tomorrow. If the real estate agent calls me, I'm bouncing again. 'Cause I want to go see the inside of this place. It's bad though. The pictures, oh, uh, I could not believe people. Okay, anybody out there? I hope I don't offend anybody, but anybody out there, if you're selling your house and you're gonna take pictures of it and put it online for other people to see, especially people that would be interested in buying it, y'all need to clean. Like, oh man, oh, the one that I'm the one that I'm interested in right now. I'm telling you, I go walking through that house. I'm gonna have a mask on. I'm gonna have gloves on. It's bad. It's real bad. But the price is like over $100,000 less than the other house that I was pawing at. So we'll see. And it's got a shop that I could turn into a mini apartment for myself with a shop big enough to pull my bus into. So I need to look past. I need to look past all the dirt and the filth and the ugh. Hopefully I can. We'll see. We'll see. Peace out, Lisa. Robert Smith. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, I did launch a merch line of Matilda and Happy Gay and Free. It was advised to me from a YouTube guy that teaches new channels how to, just get started and get things going. Well, one of the things that you could do when you're not monetized is start merch. So I started some merch. I've got 3 sales so far. So yes, thank you for throwing my merch line out there. Brenda Buskirk, that's it. Knew I had heard something they did in Miss Midwest. Not sure what you mean by that. Da, da, da. Good Tom, yep, worth the invest. The good Tom, yep, worth the investment. Yes, it would be worth the investment for sure. Let's see here. I'm a little behind. James Rodriguez, can you take a portable heater with you to heat inside the bus for a few hours to give it seal time to cure? I actually have one, and I do that. Um, as I'm drying things off, I have a heater in there with me as well. Bus Life Private's Raptor lining is a brand of truck bed liner, rough textured paint, really sturdy stuff. I've heard of that. I've actually considered putting some of that on the exterior of my bus, actually, because she's gonna. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what she's gonna have because it'll blow what the surprise is. Miss Carrie Lansbury, I bought a shuttle bus for the same reason. I converted mine with my teenage boys to teach them life skills, and they are taller than Mama. That is awesome. That is so cool that you did that with your kids. I would love to have been able to do something like that with my kids. But yeah, the shuttle bus you have more. It's got more height. You know. Let's see here. Bus Life Pirates, we were quoted 6,000 from a shop, but did it ourselves, renting a booth for about 1,200. Well, that's a big savings, but that's something that I don't even want to do. I'm gonna source that out for sure. I don't want to deal with any of that spray foam. I want spray foam though. Let's see here. I think I'm almost caught up. Peace out, Lisa. I can't stand seeing pictures with a dirty house and the toilet seats up. Oh no, Lisa, you got. I wish. Hold on. No, I'm not going to try and pull it up on my phone. I really wish I could show you some of these pictures. There is like okay, the one of the bathrooms because it's got two bathrooms. One of the bathrooms, obviously, there was a leak of some sort behind the toilet. So they had to cut the plaster, the wall out. They had to remove the wall, which I've seen that done before. But you fix it, you know. So they did the repair, whatever. They didn't do that. Okay. Well, I'm assuming when that leak occurred, it damaged the floor. So you could see, like in this picture, you see like the floor, the toilet, the sink, behind the sink on the wall. So you got this big hole in the wall. You've got all of the flooring just all jacked up. Um, and then the best part, the sink that they have inside the inside bathroom of this house is the same exact sink that we have at the shop where I work at, which is one of them big square white garage style sinks. That is what they have set up as a fixture in this bathroom, and it's actually got like a little backsplash thing built in. It's, it's horrible. It's horrible. The paint job inside the house. Oh man. Oh man. Um, Lots of paneling. You remember the paneling from like 70s and stuff? Yeah, paneling throughout. What else? Uh, it's like I said, it needs the structure itself is really solid. Well, from what I could tell, um, even the roof, looking on the outside, I got Google Earth out and everything. We were like scoping things out, on the computer today. Um, but everything, looks real good. It just, it needs a facelift, a really, good facelift. But at that price point, I mean, seriously, okay, I'll say how much. It's 195,000 for a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house on a half acre lot. Uh, It's 2-story, 1,450 square feet. It's got a 40 by, is it 40 by, I think, 25-foot shop with a loft with a probably 12-foot um, uh, door, to go through. It's like, it's a really good match for what I'm looking for, because what I want is, okay, my home base is basically, I want my home base to be within 30 minutes of my job, but to where I could just take off in the bus wherever, okay? I want to fix up that house and I want to rent that house out. That's going to help pay for all of this. And then that shop that's out there, I could easily make myself a little apartment up in that loft. Just pull the bus right on in there. Use my Jeep for going back and forth to work. On the weekends, me and Matilda would be bouncing, just boom, gone, boom, gone, boom, gone. And then when I do retire, because, that's the ultimate plan. That's why I'm doing all this, is so when I retire, I could really start traveling. I will have somebody right there at my home base keeping an eye on all of my stuff, pretty much paying for everything, at least helping pay for the mortgage, even if I got to add to it. But if I could do it with a fixer-upper, I'm seriously considering trying it, because all of the turnkey houses right now here in where I'm looking at, I'm in line. There's like 20 other people and they got cash. Well, I don't got the cash. I'm trying to do this with a government grant, which I've been approved to do it with a government grant for, my price range. So I got to, follow by the rules and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a good, serious consideration for sure. Okay, let's see here. Brenda Buskirk. We'll study it out. I brought this old place, has 16 RVs. Think in time, a good thing to think on tiny homes for each slot, such a need for senior. You know what? That's awesome. That I wish that I could be approved in a price range to where I could buy more property. Because I would do something like that. I would love to be able to do something like that. Deanna Mack, you can say it, Robert. Matilda was a hot mess when you got her. Okay. There is, I've deleted it because I said a kind of bad word. It starts with the letter F. When I first got her, and I brought her home, and I started digging. When I started finding the damage, what I had to fix and tear down to, I posted this video, and a friend of mine reached out to me, and he's like, "Dude, if you really feel that way about the bus," he's like, "this might not be for you," because I was like, "What the did I get myself into?" Because I mean, it was just when I pulled that down and I seen all that rust, I was just like, no, 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 no. I'm not seeing what I'm seeing, and yeah. If any of you are new here and you haven't seen some of my videos, you could go back and look at some of them. I battled that for a good 5 months, probably. Yeah, it was fun. Let's see here. The good Tom. Sorry, Robert. We were having another conversation. No worries. Bart Borg, I'm back. Had to get on my phone to rejoin. Damn laptop. Decided to do an update without asking. My computer, my computer at work does that all the time. They're like forever updates without me asking. I'm like, no, I didn't want you to do that yet. Let's see here. Bartberg, they did a good job, but felt I could have done it myself. The same for a few. Really? You really think that? Oh man, don't tell me that, dude. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, never mind. Peace out, Lisa. Not a fan of paneling. That is easy to change. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. And what's funny is there's like this house is being lived in. The guy still lives there, and there's paneling like coming off the wall, like hanging off. It's just, I would just go and rip it off. It's like if it's coming off, just rip it off. Why keep it? Brenda Buskirk, it's not bad, Bart. Lorraine Keller, hey Robert, hello. Singing Weasel, well, that's actually not bad. So much potential. All that fixer upper. Yeah, it does. It does have a lot of potential. Um, but yeah, I gotta be able to look past all the filth, and I'm gonna have a hard time with that. I'm a clean person. I keep a clean apartment. Um, it's like I cook, I do my dishes. I bathroom's clean. It's always presentable. If anybody was to knock on my door anytime, I can invite somebody in and not, you know, feel I need to be picking up or doing anything. My house is always presentable. I was brought up that way. My mom was a fanatic about keeping the house clean, and I'm a Virgo, so if you're into astrology at all, enough said. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Peace out, Lisa. That sounds like a good deal, especially with an apartment above the shop. Well, I would have to make an apartment up there. It's got a loft above the shop right now. So basically, you go into this massive garage, like from the pictures, you go into the garage, this way I'd be able to pull the bus. Well, up over here, there's stairs that go up, and there's a loft, which is it looks like it would be tall enough for me to stand in. If it's tall enough for me to stand in, I could easily make, what my thoughts would be to make that like wall it out, insulate it, excuse me, and make that into just basically a little sleeping room slash couch area to relax, somewhere, bigger than the bus that just kind of relax. Have the bus inside the shop, and basically that's where my kitchen and my shower would be. And then, be renting the house out. And then I could, just pull in and out to be taking the bus on trips, have all of my hookups right there. It just, the way this place is laid out is perfect. I wish it was a bigger lot. That's the only thing. I wish it was a bigger lot. The other thing that's nice about it, it is a corner lot. So I've got street parking on both sides, and on the street there is enough room to where, like, I could have. I don't know if any of you guys follow Crown in Style. Josh, he's got a big, huge bus. He could totally pull up and park right there and have enough room, and even in the driveway in front of where I would be at is big enough to put a 35, 40-foot bus as well. So there's a lot of potential with this place, a lot. Da, da, da. Let's see here. During the Buskirk, there are 5 RV lots, mobile Klamath area I saw today, but older. Think was 225. Don't know if a good price or not. Seemed a little high. Older mobile home on it. The one thing with the grant that I'm using to do this with is it's through the USDA agriculture, and what it is it's to help develop rural areas. Um, so it's actually something that I've been looking and checking into for a while, because I didn't think that I was going to do things the way I'm doing it. I got all kind of reversed. My plan was to get this bus built, live in it, save up, buy the property, and then kind of start relaxing. And I had talked to a like a financial advisor type person, and they're like, no, you need to you know get on the ball with the property, get the property built, have that paying for itself, make yourself an RV pad, then have that be paying for that. Then at that point, I could just be just saving, 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 start traveling. So things got kind of just changed on me. Let's see here, where do we go? The good time. Bob Kingsmore, what's up, my brother? What's up, Mr. Bob? How are you doing tonight? I'm about to do something here. So, hey, Bob, why don't you say something again real quick? I want to see something. Brenda Buzzkirk, might be good. I don't know the area to say yay or nay, but seems Klamath has stuff. Klamath does have stuff. I personally don't like the area. um, to me, it's kind of like the armpit of Oregon. It's super hot in the summertime and super cold in the wintertime. I like the area that I'm in the Willamette Valley. Yeah, I prefer to be here in the Willamette Valley. Let's see here. Well, did I get that far behind? How did I get that far behind? Hold on here. Brenda Buskirk might be good. I don't know. Oh no, see, I didn't read that here. Marty Baloney, that's called guest ready. I'm not like that. Guest ready? Yeah, no, it's just me and Kiva, so it's easy for me to keep things clean. Deanna Mac, have you checked into zoning laws in that area for apartment? Well, it would be a little bit of a hushy-hushy type situation. No, I would have to check into that, and if there was an issue with that, then it's not an apartment. It's just a seating area up there, and I am okay to live in my RV because my bus is registered as an RV. So, yeah, that's just a, go kickback area up there. Uh, Miss Carrie Loonsberry and Brenda look closer to Sprague River, or I could never say that word. Kakeel. It's cheaper than Klamath. Fire burned these areas last summer. Many properties have foundations and wells. Yeah, we had a lot of fires up here. I didn't go to the fires all the way out there, but I did the fires here up like Blue River area. I went to and I couldn't hang. I went up there to look for morel mushrooms, and seeing those people go through that, and having had gone through that myself, um, it was just I couldn't handle it. I went out there to go mushroom hunting, and I ended up sitting down by the river crying like a baby, um, because it just killed my heart. But yeah, fires, it's hard. That's one of the things that I'm looking at. Like this grant that I'm using, it's for rural areas, and that's one of the things I'm considering when I'm looking at places. Is this in a area that I need to be concerned with, that we haven't had a fire in 100 years? Because the fires that we've been having in Oregon and California are just getting, oh my lord, just out of hand. Okay, Bob Kingsmore, what's up? Okay, I said that already. Bob, you need to say something. I need to see if something happened or not. So, Bob Kingsmore, say hi, throw number, anything, whatever out there. Barbie Cerna, hi Robert. Hello Barbie, how are you? Bart Berg, haha Robert, when you just said I'm a Virgo, I could hear Adam Sandler, Bobby Bouncer, the water boy saying, I don't like confrontations, I'm a Virgo, laugh out loud. That is so funny because my kids say that there's one of his movies that they say that Adam Sandler and I look alike. When I have my hair down though, and it's all just like curly, poofed out, um, yeah, my son says I look like Adam Sandler. I'm like, huh? I don't see it. Miss VG3, September girl here. Yes, right on. Once moved into a place in the tropical that had been left with food in the refrigerator. I survived barely. It was worth it eventually. Ugh. Now see, I would like, ugh. If I moved into a place and it had like things growing in the refrigerator, well, it would depend. If it was a place I was buying, that would get tossed. It would get tossed and then get a new fridge. That's just how it's gonna be. If it was like a rental or something like that, I would probably turn it down. I probably wouldn't rent it, or at least tell the landlord either that needs to be cleaned, scrubbed, or replaced because I already seen it. It's gonna be up here now, so I've already seen that. So you need to just replace it, or I'll just keep looking because no, thank you. So it looks like I'm caught up. Looks like there's 50 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you everybody for coming on over. It looks like we're about 46 minutes, so we'll go for the usual hour. We'll see if Kiva will come in and at least say hi for a little bit. Kiva, come on over here. Come on. Come say hi. Stretch. She's being lazy today. You being lazy. Come on. Yeah, there she is. I'll give her some lovin's. If I give her some lovin's, she'll hang out with us. Okay, let's see here. Just another Lord, it's heartbreaking, right? Peace out, Lisa. Robert's merch. Yay, Lisa's throwing that merch again. I want my shirt. I want to get my own shirt so I can wear it. I haven't got it yet. I got myself one of the Happy Game Free in a schooly one, which is like really cool. Um, Zach did a really good job on that. He did like both the artists that I work with did amazing work, and I was very happy with both of them. And then when I kind of like played with it and took their work and combined it, and made that one shirt. Peace out, Lisa. Kiva, she is so cute. She's a good girl. She's my spoiled little girl. She's getting so old. Look at all this gray. This used to all be red. She never had that before. Well, she's gotten it throughout the years, but she used to be just all red, and she used to have a little tiny waist like miniature pinchers do. But no, she's just a little chunk. She's my little chunk, huh? You're just a little chunk. Yeah, she is completely overweight. She's supposed to be like, um, what is it, like 8 pounds? I think it's like 8 pounds. And she weighs like 13, 14 pounds. She is solid though. I always tell the vet that they still get on me about it, but it's not like she's, what you call it, fat. She's solid. I mean, even her little arms. She's got these little buff arms, and it's because when we go hiking, I will take her hiking and stuff, and I take her mushroom hunting, in different activities outside, and she plays ball like, oh my god, does this dog play ball? I have to hide the balls with squeakers, or take the squeakers out because she just loves them. Like she's gonna be all playing now. We call this one bites. She likes to play bites. She likes to bite daddy's hands, but she never bites me hard. She's just playing. She's a good girl. She's gotten me through. This dog's gotten me through some pretty hard times. Like, yeah, like some pretty hard times. She's it's gotten me through it. It's nice when you actually have something that depends on you, and you got to take care of it, and you got to be there and all that. So she's she's got a very special place in my heart. I said I'd never get another dog after I lost my last dog. I had him for 15 years. It's like, nope, nope, nope. And I went and got another dog that looks exactly the same, exactly 100% same exact markings, but 140-pound difference. The dog I had before her was a German Rottweiler that had the same markings as the miniature pincher, and now she's a miniature pincher. Okay, let's see here. Marty Maloney, thumbs up, peeps. Thanks, Marty. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's so cool that y'all come and hang out with me on Friday nights. It's like I can't wait to be doing this inside the bus, though. I want to be like in my bus doing lives. I want to be in my bus cooking. You know, I want to be doing more stuff in my bus. I want to be in the bus. It's driving me nuts. Let's see. Peace out, Lisa. Kiva is so cute. She is a good, cute little doggy. Christy Schnook. My dog looks like Kiva. What kind of dog do you have, Christy? Kiva is a miniature pinscher. She's very overweight miniature pinscher, but nonetheless, that is what she is. Um, but she's a really good dog. Most miniature pinschers are extremely yappy, um, and she's pretty fortunate that she's not. There was when we did the roommate situation, we did have to do some training with a caller, which she did pick up on it like bam right away. But when I would leave, she would howl, and I didn't believe it until I heard it for myself. And we had to do some training, and it took probably just 2 days. It's very smart. It took like 2 days, and boom, I just tell her now. She'll start to bark like somebody will knock on the door, and she'll go into a bark, and it's no bark, and like, see, look at, she's like, I wasn't barking. But yeah, I just tell her no barking, and she'll stop barking. She's very obedient. She does do what she's told. Will give her that. James Rodriguez, I don't think the divine Miss Kiva is too interested in being a YouTube star. You know what? No, Miss Kiva is more interested in being the I'm gonna go sleep on this pillow star. Um, she don't like to be the center of attention. But yeah, she's she's gonna get all riled now. Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Throw your ball. Go get it. Go get your ball. Go on. Go find it. Let's see here. Miss Carrie Ann Lansbury, I really like your bonfire store. Spent my budget this month with Isaac and Jaylena, hopefully in February. I'm not going nowhere. And, things might change too. I might not like, I'm the type of person that's like, I see something online and I like it, but I don't really know if I like it until it's right in front of me. So I need to get this right in front of me. Because I had to do like, um, the way I got the design, there was this like white border around it, so I had to like crop it a little bit. And when I look really, really super close at the stuff, I think it might have just a little line. So I might have to adjust things. I don't know. I need to see it. I need to see something once it comes in, and then go from there and make adjustments, tweak things and whatnot. Let's see, Justin of the Glory. I have a Yorkie that weighs 7 pounds. I keep calling her a Tootsie Roll. I call Kiva. Kiva's got a few nicknames. Call her Brat. Brat's her main nickname. She'll even look at she's look at Brat. Brat is a nickname. Bait. I call her Bait when we'll be out mushroom hunting, hiking, whatever, and I'll have her off leash. Um, she never roams or takes off, and she always follows, but she will lag behind. And I'll have to be like, hey, Bait, hurry up. Come on, get up here. There's birds that pick you up and take you away. Um, so, yeah, she's Brat, Bait, and Kiva, but she does have a nickname. Peace out, Lisa. My scooter loves to play ball, and he has gotten me through some hard times too. It is a good feeling. He goes with me everywhere. Isn't it a good feeling? She don't get to go with me everywhere. Um, I used to take her to work with me. Like the shop that I worked at when I lived in San Francisco was a well, it wasn't an auto shop. It was a car boutique. That's what the owner called it. It wasn't an auto shop. It was a car boutique. It was very high end. We only did German cars, and it was clean. That shop was spotless. And that's the shop that I worked at when I got her. Like her first day, the day that I got to bring her home from the SPCA, I didn't take her home. I took her from the SPCA straight to the shop, and she spent the day at the shop, and then she pretty much was a shop dog. She was at the shop every day, at that shop, and then when I moved out here to Oregon, every one of the shops I've worked at. I moved out here for a job. I was assistant manager of three shops, um, for one guy. It was three different shops, one owner, and every from then on, I couldn't bring the dog to work because of the floors. They would have coolant on the floor. They'd have oil on the floor, and all it takes is for a dog to walk on it and then lick their paw, and then no more dog. And no, I'm not gonna let that happen to her. So she don't get to come to work no more. She stays home by herself. I have a gate in the kitchen area, and she gets that whole kitchen. So that way, if she wants to leave me a surprise, it's easier to clean. Marty Maloney, my son's girlfriend's parents lost their home during the fire near Tahoe. Interesting how little help people are getting from FEMA, and two, they'd have to do the cleanup themselves. It's sad. It is really, really, really sad. Um, and no, people are not getting the help that they need. They really aren't. There was, in the fire out here up the McKenzie, there's one of my customers. He lost like three or four properties up there and his dog. It's like when the guys came to knock on the door to tell him to evacuate, the dog bolted and took off running. And as they were getting everything loaded up, apparently the dog tried to come back, and right in front of this guy, um, the dog come bolting back across the highway home to take off with the owner and got hit by a car. He lost all his house. He lost his dog. His car itself that they got out of there in, it was a Tesla, and the whole back of the car is melted. It was just all just drippy melted. It's just horrible. Katie Miller, hi, came over from Jaylene and Isaacs. Hi, y'all from South Central Kentucky. New sub here. Well, thank you for coming over. I'm glad you did. I hope you enjoy my content. I'm the gay uncle of the group. If you haven't figured it out by all of my colorful stuff, and has my watch started going yet? Hold on, it changed. Oh, it's because I've got the phone on. Yeah, that would be me, Taco Lover. Hello. How are you? Have you done any flying lately? James Rodriguez, at just another Lori. I knew some folks that lost everything during Katrina who got FEMA help. They didn't have to pay it back though. That's cool that they got help. It's awesome when people do get the help out there when they need it. Marty Maloney, my acupuncturist and dentist both had their dogs at work. Yeah, I'd love to be able to have her at work again. It's just, too ooky at work, and I don't want her to get, sick or anything. Let's see here. Katie Miller, Hyatt, peace out, Lisa. Marty Maloney, that's too bad. Justin or the Lori. FEMA is getting whatever is left over from everyone being paid, if that ever happens. Oh, that's sad. Okay, y'all. Well, it's just about at an hour, so I'm gonna start wrapping things up. If anybody has any questions, now's the time to let them, let me know. Have any questions? As far as me this week, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get a build video out. I've been really trying, and I'm trying, and I want all of you guys to know this. When I started doing this a few months back, it was new to me, and then I finally got to meet Isaac and Jelena and everybody, and figured, you know what, I'm gonna give this another try, and I've been giving it another try, and I'm trying to stick to my word of a video and a live a week. And last week I didn't have any content but that little clip that my buddy Bob made, or filmed when we went over to grab the bus. Like, we seriously, last weekend we were supposed to work on the bus. We're going to look at a house and then work on the bus. Went and looked at the house, went and got the bus, went back to the shop, dried the floor up, got the heater, brought the heater out. Also went over to Home Depot, got some stuff, but got the heater out, started to work on the bus, and the phone rang, and it was the real estate agent. And immediately I'm like, okay, the bus ain't getting worked on today. So we failed on working on the bus. So, but I, wanted to put out some content. So I made that little clip, to at least have something to put out. So I hope you guys at least enjoy going for a ride, in Matilda on that little video. But anyways, thanks for hanging out tonight. Were there any questions or anything come through? Just another Lori, anything fun planned for the weekend, Robert? So this weekend, I do want to try to work on the bus and try to make some content. Not sure if I'll put a video out or not, because I did do that little clip this week and the live tonight. But I will be doing some filming and some work on the bus, as long as my phone don't ring to go look at some property or a house. Because right now there's, if any of you don't like follow me on Instagram or anything, to get y'all up to speed, I'm house hunting right now to buy a home base for me and Matilda. I initially started looking at 3 places, which the first 2 places didn't end up coming through. The main one that I liked out of those 3 choices has a pending sale on it for over 100 days because of a drainage issue. So we're kind of sitting back like pit bulls right now, waiting for this to either see if this sale goes through or not. If it don't go through, this is a turnkey home, lake view, the yard I need, all of that, and I would jump. I would jump in a heartbeat on that property. But there's not much in inventory right now, and I'm having to look farther out of my radius. But in doing so, I'm finding homes that are much bigger, much lower prices, some fixer-uppers. So that I've got 2. I called my agent today with 2 addresses to see if we could get viewings this weekend. So if my phone rings and he says we could get viewings, I will definitely go check these places out. One of the two one of the 2 that I found today is that one that I was talking about earlier. It's a half-acre lot. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square foot house, and it's got a 20 by 30 or 20 by 40 shed with a 12-foot door. Bus could pull right in. I could fit 2 35-foot, but well, I could seriously fit one, two. I could fit my bus inside the garage in the shop, a 35-foot bus in the driveway, and 2 35-foot buses outside on the corner like that. I mean, it's yeah. So if the phone rings, I'm off to go get that taken care of. So that's what my weekend is gonna have. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna really wrap this up now. I'm just gonna look a few more comments, and then we are gonna run. Let's see. Hi there, Happy Gay, Katie Miller. Hello, Katie Miller. We're gonna start wrapping things up. Thank you for coming over, though. I go on Friday night at 7 o'clock. So if you want to come back next week, I'll go. You know, I've been going live every Friday night at 7. So hit that subscription button, and you'll get a notification. We'll mark the notification bell, and then you'll get a notification of that. Just another Lori. We went up and looked at many places up there just to get the heck out of California. Yeah, that's what I'm from California, so I get that. I totally get that. Taco Lover, is that the house with funny lights? It does have funny lights. Ah, it does have funny lights. I wonder if you're looking at the same place. Marty Maloney, now you know the pressure shows like Saturday Night Live feel. Do what you can, but remember to take care of yourself. Yes, definitely. It is, about taking care of myself, and her, my little one. I got to take care of her. She's like, my little girl there. Okay, have just another Lori. Have a great weekend. You as well, Miss Carrie Ann Lansbury. Thanks. Peace out, Lisa. Okay, everybody. Well, we're gonna run. I thank you for coming and hanging out with Kiva and I tonight, and hope to catch you on another live sometime. So subscribe to my channel. Hope you like my content, and all of you guys take care. Like I always say, be happy. I'm gay. Be free, and we will see you next time, y'all. Take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Bye.